turned 10 o'clock, we'll get started. I'll call the meeting to order. And Mr. Jack, would you do the invocation for us, please?
My pleasure.
Yes, yes.
Father God, we come to you this morning and just celebrate this time of the year that you've given us as we celebrate the birth of your son. Father, watch over everybody here today. Keep them in good health. Keep them safe. Keep them happy. Father, be with us today during the deliberation of the meeting. Things that come before the board, the benefit of their individual cities and the district itself collectively. Help us to work cooperatively, collaboratively, wisely in our decision-making and evaluations. Father, be with each family that's represented here today. Watch over them. Keep them safe. Father, help us all to be more intentional as we conduct our lives with you as a backdrop and a backstop for all that we do and think. We ask all these things, Father, in your Son's name. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Mr. Jack. Y'all remain standing. We'll do the U.S. pledge and the Texas pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Texas flag. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Thank you. You may be seated. Okay. I was informed that no one signed up for public comment today. That's item number 3 on the agenda, so we're going to move on. And to all of you that are here today, welcome, and glad to have you today with us in our monthly board meeting. We'll move to agenda item number 4, which is consideration action on the minutes from November 24, 2025 meeting. Board, take a look at those. If you see any additions, subtractions, or corrections we need to make, let us know.
We're short staffed, so as soon as
Otherwise,
one comes
I'll
back, she'll
entertain
be
a motion to approve.
Make a motion to approve.
Got a motion by Dennis to approve as presented.
I'll second.
I got a second by Robin. All those supporting the motion to approve the minutes as presented, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Ayes have it, motion carried. Item number 5. Consideration and action on monthly investment report, financial report for all current accounts and funds, and authorization to pay invoices for professional services. Ms. Osiris.
The investment report just reflects regular operations. There was no major additions or movement of money. For professional invoices, you just have the Sledge Law invoice that was in your packet. Those are for services for November. Those are the only professional invoices that we have. For financials, you'll see on Fund 100 that we got another payment from the RFB fracking company for $12,000. Since in the last 6 months, they paid about $44,000, and we expect another $15,000 in the coming week. So they really, out of all the contracts that we've had, this one's been the most that we've gotten the most out of. We perform minor repairs to our clarifier. That's account 7063, so you'll see that a little bit over budget, and as well as our generator repair account. We did our quarterly generator preventative maintenance that we do to make sure that whenever we need them that they're working. So you'll see that a little bit over, but you won't see anything until the next quarter, so it'll even out by the end of the year. You don't see any monetary expenses on the capital improvement, but they have been working in Avenger on the tank restoration, and I'm sure we'll, receive an invoice and payment for the January financials. That's all I have for the financial report, unless you have any questions.
Anybody? Questions, issues, concerns? Okay, I'll entertain a motion then.
Make a motion, we approve the monthly financial report.
And pay all the professional invoices.
Gotcha. Got a motion by Jack, a second by Dennis. All those supporting the motion to approve the monthly investment report, finance reports on all accounts and funds, funds and authorization to pay invoices, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Ayes have it, motion carries. All right, number 6, water production, item number 6, water production operation report, Mr. Dominic.
Well, first of all, Merry after Christmas to everybody. It's good to have you. This is the last meeting of this year. Groundwater quality is challenging to moderate. This is the time where we actually getting some hold of our organic loads and have a little easier way to treat, but we are expecting any additional rains, and when they do happen, then we always have a little additional problems with manganese and iron deposits, which are known for our lake to exist. Update on the Lake of the Pines condition. As of this morning, the elevation in the lake is 228.65. So we are back again in so-called flood pool. There was some confusion. I got some phone calls. There is only two pools for as far as district goes. There's a flood pool, and then there's conservation pool. The flood pool changes for a few months out of the year into so-called seasonal pool. But those are the only pools, and the conservation pool is anything at 228.5 or below, and the flood pool is anything above 228.5. So if you, with this information, I wanted to let you know that out of the entire 2025, entire 2023, and entire 2024, only 22 days we've been in conservation pool. Every other day, we've been in the flood pool. So we had 21 days in November, which we reached about a quarter inch into conservation pool, and now we are back into flood pool. And with this being a wetter season for us, we are expecting that probably is going to continue. Also want to let you know that up to this point, Lake of the Pines released out of Lake of the Pines, never to come back to Texas, about 608,000 acre-feet of water, which is about 2.5 Lake of the Pines. The pretty staggering number of it is that if you take this and divide this by 365 days, that's about 540 million gallons a day leaving Lake of the Pines. So you probably heard before by so-called experts that 100 million gallons a day leaving the lake would damage Lake of the Pines. Well, there was 222 days this year where at least 100 million gallons left Lake of the Pines, and the lake is still there. So on the other hand, Caddo Lake this year alone, up to this morning, released 1,935,000 acre-feet, which is almost half of entire municipal water use for the state of Texas. So there's plenty of water in our region. We're very happy about it. We are blessed with it. We'll start from Pittsburgh plant. Just a quick update, especially for past attention. We had a TCQ inspection. That's our tri-annual, every 3 years they come in and they do basically look at everything and try to find things which we do wrong. We prepare for it, and I'm waiting for the exit interview, but I believe we did pretty good. Hopefully next month I can share with you with the results. Other than that, we are prepared for the winter, as I told you before, and Pittsburgh plant is operating as expected. On the Tanner side, we had a quite big event happening. Let's go back. First, we had an accident caused by contractor, which he's going to honor it and is purchasing a new part. See that little dent? This is a bottom of so-called a magnetic flow meter on our router line. During installation, a part put too much pressure on underneath it and damaged the meter. Right underneath that layer are coils and electronics, which help this meter, read the flow. Unfortunately, that became a boat anchor structure. So the contractor is purchasing a new one. It was really just an unfortunate event, but we'll get it repaired. You guys remember that we were planning to do a dredging or cleaning outside our intake structure. And during a long research and finding the best way to do it, the most money efficient, we found that with the lake level at about 228.5, which we finally reached. That's one time I was happy to be at that level. We were able to gather probably the largest track hole available within probably 300 miles from us. And this is a 60-foot boom track hole which needed a Texas DOT permit to be driving through our streets and bridges. But we finally got it to our intake structure. We put a very large mats, and there was a coordinated effort to make it smooth. You can see here, this is the north side of our intake structure, and right there on top are the screens which are eat up. That was basically, since that structure was built while the lake was being built, that's when those were put in. Since then, they basically are gone. So this is the north side, so we were going to remove about 10 by 10, 10 by 20 area of sedimentation. We were able to reach it from the shore, which lowered the cost probably tenfold, because dredging and getting the barge there and all the divers and stuff, it's absolutely much more expensive. So we were able to reach with that hole just about, it was a beautiful day by the way, just about where we needed to be. And that was 5-foot wide bucket doing the work. The second day we moved to the south side. The south side of this intake structure has a gate at the mid-level, which is about 15 feet deep. So that backhoe was able to reach 30 feet down, whereas the bottom of the structure where actually they poured the original concrete to get it built. At the same time, we are awaiting Corps of Engineering to give us a blueprints for that structure, so we can actually tailor fit the new screens. We are going to skip the stainless steel with the price tag, which was just terrible, and we're going to go with the carbons and new technologies in plastics, which are gonna last probably longer than stainless. So we were able to clean up north and south side of this intake, and this project could not went better. I always scared or anticipating something bad happened, but it went really good. You can see how deep that backhoe was digging there. We were able to move debris we pulled out with the national permit back to the plant, and we also used that backhoe, since we already paid for a whole week. We used it to clean up our lower lagoon that was never cleaned up or dredged. We were only dredging the upper one. That's just our procedure. And over the years, the sedimentation in lower lagoon build up. So if you take a look, it was excellent job of getting all this extra sludge scraped up. So we bought ourselves probably another 20 years of room, unless we find additional funds to build the centrifuges. Lower lagoon, this is all the debris we pulled from the intake structure and from a lower lagoon. Those are our drying areas we prepared last year. We're waiting for the nice hot summer, so within the next year or two, with the other bags, we will just remove it and haul it out. So really, project went very smooth. I'm very happy, very pleased. There was no stoppage in production or change in water quality. We also finished our preparation for our new raw water pump number 3. It's one of the big projects we are taking upon this year. This building here, our guys built in the house. We used existing area at our pump house. We were able to separate a nice little room for the new VFD. We got the new AC unit there. So basically, in a house, just with cost of hourly wages and the parts from Lowe's, Home Depot, we're able to prepare it for significant improvement in our raw water delivery. We are continuing to address our organic content in the lake. I think we dialed in just the perfect ratio of chlorine to ammonia. The chlorine residuals are lasting very well throughout the whole system. And you know, as far as I know, there's no concerns for water quality for our member cities as we speak. So, I can speak probably for another 2 hours, but if you guys have any questions, I will entertain your answers.
Thanks, Dominic, very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, good report. Thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you. The dredge project, with all that you said, my assumption is we came in under what we budgeted.
Yes, I'm planning to be way under, and by way, I mean, I still need to purchase the screens. But yes, I believe we're going to be,
Okay.
well, we for sure will be under budget.
Yeah.
The extra money we put for this was just if something goes wrong in that process and everything went 100% right.
Okay. All right,
We got
Good job, Dominic.
The sedimentation we took out of the lake, we got a permit, or the Corps let us spread it, right?
Yes.
Is it gonna stay there, or are we gonna have to move it?
No, so after it's dried out, it's going to go to our landfill.
Okay.
Yeah, that was attached to our existing permit.
Right, so I mean, you'll have some cost in moving that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Eventually be called, yeah. Okay. All right, anybody else? Questions, concerns? Okay. All right, let's move to item number 7, General Manager's Report, Ms. Osiris.
We should receive the luminant samples back this week, so we'll expect that water storage agreement next month. You know, they really wanted it done in December, but we couldn't get down there to get the samples, so we finally did. And we also received the Corps of Engineers invoice. We normally budget based off of an estimate that they give us, and, it came in 19,000 over budget. But the last 2 years, it was $500,000 under budget, so, I mean, it's a little bit carryover from their maintenance from the previous year. The auditors came about 2 weeks ago and, left with a preliminary grade report. They'll be in next month to present that to y'all. So,
Do we expect luminance payment in
we
January?
do, we expect their payment in January, and then we'll have to pay our portion of the pit too in January,
Yeah.
so. That's all I have.
What is our payment on that bid?
It'll be 100,000.
100,000, that's what I thought. Okay.
And, we did, Dominic went Black Friday shopping and got y'all all tablets. So maybe next month we'll have it set up. For those that want paper, we'll continue to provide paper copies, but you'll still have the tablet option. So we're gonna work on setting it up. In January, you'll have new tech.
Awesome. That's
You're
awesome.
moving, you're
I
trying to
know.
move it.
Well, but if you still want paper, like I said, we'll still do paper. You'll still get the ones that like theirs mailed, we'll get it mailed, we'll still email. And then, I think maybe if we just didn't have to do the board books, unless you want it, we will, but you'll still receive your paper copy in the mail. But,
So the Corps bill,
mhm.
what do they assess us for that this time that they don't normally assess us for?
They just sent, I can email you the backup that they sent. They just sent us a whole, basically their GL of what all they spent, cause they take that total
Right.
number and 13.4%. So it's nothing specific, just all their little projects that were over what they, just a bunch of little
I
stuff
mean,
added
did
up.
they do anything this year that they hadn't done in the past years?
No, it's just a carryover from the previous year is what they said.
Okay.
And we meet with them every year to go over, you know, what they anticipate doing, which will be the estimate that they send us. So I'm sure that when I meet, we just met with them not too long ago. I'll have more conversations about being more explicit in what it is that they're gonna be doing.
All right, very good. All right, any questions for Osiris, anybody?
No.
Okay, very good. Item number 8 is consider Monday, January 26th, 2026 for the next meeting. And my assumption is that's the 4th Monday,
Yes.
our
Okay.
normal
Back to
meeting
normal.
date of the month. Yes,
I
sir.
make a motion that we accept that date.
I got a motion to accept January 26th as our next meeting.
I'll second that.
I got a second by Robin, motion by Dennis, second by Robin. All those supporting the motion to approve January 26th as our next monthly meeting, signify by saying aye.
All right.
Those opposed, same sign. Ayes have it, motion carries. Very good. All right, item number 9.
Move to adjourn.
I got a motion by Pat to adjourn. I got a second by Dennis to adjourn. All those supporting the motion to adjourn, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, same sign. Ayes have it, motion carries. All right.
That's it.